The one thing we know for sure is that when it's time to announce the third overall pick, it will not be Kyle Pitts, tight end, Florida. It will be a quarterback, and that raises the question of the status of Jimmy Garoppolo now and beyond. When Shanahan spoke with reporters today, got a question, gave an answer about the future of Jimmy G. Here it is.
Can you say with certainty that Jimmy Garoppolo will be on the roster on Sunday?
I can't guarantee that anybody in the world will be alive Sunday, so I can't guarantee who will be on our roster on Sunday. So that goes for all of us.
I think he said they're going to whack Jimmy G. I think they're going to tell Jimmy G he's getting made, like somebody pointed out on Twitter. Take him to that basement. They're going to whack him. Hey, Peter, look, there's a strategic game that's being played here. You pointed out today that they may be warming to the idea of trading Jimmy Garoppolo. I think it's important to get him out of the building because you got guys on that team that are pro Jimmy Garoppolo. You don't want to have some sort of a schism in your locker room between the guys who line up behind Garoppolo and the guys who line up behind Mac Jones, Trey Lance, Justin Fields, whoever. I think it's critical that they make a move, and I think the big wild card in all that is finding someone who would take $25 million on in compensation or get Garoppolo to take less to facilitate a trade. But I understand why Kyle's saying what he's saying. I can't imagine going all in with this quarterback and keeping Garoppolo for another year after you've gone through all this to get the guy who's going to be your future.
Yeah, I've really I've really been straddling a line on this one, Mike, because I agree with the 49ers when they originally made this trade. They wanted to make sure that they were not going to be one quarterback injury away from their season being over. And so, therefore, let Jimmy Garoppolo start the season. And hey, if he's 3-4, by the middle of October or Halloween, whenever that comes around, basically then, the new guy takes the job. But the problem has come in recently that every time that they've had to play the backup quarterback, disaster strikes, and they're just not a very good team anymore. So, I still think, I understand why you might want, why you might want Garoppolo out of the building. But I also understand a very big reason why you'd want him in the building, and that is you've 3 of your 4 seasons have collapsed in failure. They've won 6-4 games in 3 of their 4 seasons. They've had 3 of their 4 seasons have been losing seasons, and not pretty ones. So I would still favor keeping Jimmy Garoppolo and having Kyle Shanahan have a very difficult conversation with him before the first day of training camp saying, got to put your big boy pants on this year, buddy. And we know what the future holds. You control what your future holds. You control it by playing great. So in 2022 and beyond, maybe you're in a dream place for you and you can stick it up our rear ends.
And the key for Garoppolo is going to be staying on the field after missing 23 games over the last 3 seasons, proving to others that he can stay healthy, that he can put in full seasons, and that he can maybe generate some trade value for the 49ers after 2021 if they decide to go forward. The other scenario, Peter, is the Sam Bradford scenario that the Eagles had unfold for them back in 2016, where you never know when that quarterback's going to get injured and the skies are going to open and a first-round pick and a fourth-round pick are going to fall out of them because you have a playoff contender whose starter in Teddy Bridgewater suddenly tore an ACL and they're scrambling to find a quarterback, and you never know when that's going to happen. So that's another reason to hang on to him, because you could end up getting a lot more later than whatever you would get on draft weekend.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.